Missouri. The Show Me State has a lot to show you. With a low cost of living, affordable housing, and a booming job market, I will tell you all the inside scoop on rents, house prices, and what I offer. Let's list down the 10 best places to live in Missouri. Starting my list with state capital. Jefferson City, known as Jeff City, or simply JC, tucked against the Missouri River, this small rural capital city that happens to have 45,000 residents and amenities for them. Much of the social life is centered around churches and high school sports. Yup. City size aside, if you're a married, conservative Catholic who likes to build your social life around family and church, you'll be happy there. There are good public schools, and there is Lincoln University and HBCU, although Jeff is not a college town. On the other hand, it is very scenic and historic, even for mid-Missouri. It's a frequent ranking among the nation's most beautiful small towns. The city also has an impressively low unemployment rate, which is particularly attractive if you are looking for stability. The cost of living is 16% below the national average, and the median household income is $64,000. The median home price here is only $250,000. Renting is affordable too. A one-bedroom averages $563 a month, and a two-bedroom averages around $727. Next place is named Missouri's safest city, Webster Groves. It's a safe, vibrant neighborhood with a bit of culture. It's a leafy and charming enclave about 15 minutes from downtown St. Louis. It's a predominantly residential community located in southeastern St. Louis County and has good schools and lovely neighborhoods studded with attractive homes. And violent crime rate is 69% below the national average. The median home price is $405,000 and the median household income is about $106,000 per year. Rent is also fairly reasonable, with studios costing an average of $693 per month and one-bedroom apartments approximately $1,135. Need more space? Two-bedroom apartments are priced at around $1,477. It's one of those places where you can enjoy a small-town vibe amidst colorful dining and shopping scenes, as well as a calendar full of things to do. It's a community worth a look. Next is the Queen City of the Ozarks. Springfield may be just the place for you if you want an affordable place with a growing job market, and it's most definitely a college town. The city is home to Missouri State University, the state's second largest university. It's most famous as the birthplace of the legendary Route 66 and has major companies like Bass Pro Shops headquartered there and fantastic caverns. Lots of family activities and a very nice park. Cost of living is lower as well as a growing job market, with booming industries in logistics and healthcare. It's full of people who moved here solely because the cost of living is low, and you can feel it. The average home price is $291,000, and the average household income is $48,000. Renting is reasonable as well. The average rent is $1,800, with one-bedroom apartments going for an average of $1,275 per month, and two bedrooms for about $1,679. And it's near Wilson's Creek National Battlefield for plenty of outdoor fun. Next is St. Charles. It's nice and mainly quiet, with enough stuff to do. It's located on the Missouri River, just a 30-minute drive from downtown St. Louis. It's a charming and historic suburb of St. Louis. It offers everything from historic homes to new developments and cool new waterfront developments. Check out Newtown if you haven't seen it yet. It's a walkable city with plenty of eateries and shops. The median household income is $94,600, and the median home price is about $321,000. In terms of renting, rent is roughly 22% below national levels. The majority of rental prices in St. Charles are between $1,001 and $1,500 per month. For instance, at Glen at Bogey Hills, studios are priced starting at $895, one bedroom starting at $1,118, and two bedrooms starting at $1,194. At Trace Apartments, one bedrooms start at $1,525, two bedrooms at $1,860, and three bedrooms at $2,600. Over at Vita Apartments, two bedrooms start at $1,265, and three bedrooms are $1,725. It's more than just the homes. There are many parks like the beautiful Katy Trail and Entertainment District on Main Street. The main drawback is the distance to St. Louis and the traffic to cross the bridges. Booming yet homey, Lee's Summit offer a superb standard of living whether buying or renting. It's the type of town movies are filmed in. It's almost picture perfect, and even the bad parts aren't bad. It's truly a beautiful city. Just 20 minutes southeast of downtown KC, Lee's Summit, about as nice as it gets in KC. With an award-winning downtown shopping scene and plenty of great activities for families, and the Downtown Days Festival, compared to most other suburbs of KC, LS is huge, with several lakes and a lot of unpopulated areas. But housing price-wise, it can be expensive. The median home price is $405,000, and the median household income of $110,950. In terms of rent, the average rent for an apartment is $1,458. If you are considering studio apartments, rent is about $1,235, and SOAR one-bedroom apartments rent is about $1,268. Two-bedroom apartments are $1,431, and three-bedroom homes rent for about $1,893. Next, Kirkwood is nice. Kirkwood might not be a name you hear often, but this small city just outside of St. Louis is one of my absolute favorites. Famous as the first planned suburb west of the Mississippi, has its share of historic landmarks, including its signature train station and downtown business district. The neighborhoods sounding downtown are walkable. They have sidewalks and tree cover. Crime is low, and if you have kids, then you can combine that with great public schools. It's also on the east side of 270, so not stupid far from the city. Known for quality schools, top-tier city services, and a lot of parks. Can be a little pricey in certain areas, but you can certainly find a good deal in some of the surrounding areas. The median home is $413,000, while the median household income is $107,900. Rent prices vary from $1,427 to $1,850 per month, making it a fairly inexpensive place to live, given the amenities. Studios rents for an average of $1,750. One bedrooms rent about $1,645, and two bedrooms rent around $1,866. And events like Kirkwood Farmers Market bring locals together year-round. St. Louis, Missouri is located on the western banks of the Mississippi River and is known for being an affordable place to live with a great deal of liveliness. Cost of living is reasonable, good parks, lots of free activities, good schools and suburbs. Weather is in the 80s during summer and 105 on the high end, high humidity. Winters are frequently below 32 and usually have at least one snowfall a year. It's also a hub for such important industries as aerospace and biotech, gorgeous architecture of different types and neighborhoods with beautiful multi-unit housing. St. Louis is not pricey, believe me. No exaggeration, property taxes are around 1/4 to 1/3 of what they would be in Chicago or the suburbs. The median home price is $220,000, and the median household income is $53,000. Rent prices go between $1,000 to $1,500 a month. But cheap neighborhoods like Benton Park West, Gravois Park, and Marine Villa have average rents of only $655 a month. The regional health system is exceptional, but the things I don't like is the city-county separation is stupid and drags the entire region down. It's way too car-centered. Infrastructure is a wreck. This includes the airport. active hostility to downtown from locals. Crime is bad, especially car-related stuff. Third one is Kansas City. It's a top pick for anyone. In my opinion, it is not just a great place to live, but it in general is on the up right now, located on the Missouri-Kansas border. It's a cool city. It's not exceptional, but it's not completely dead or boring with any glaring drawbacks. It's affordable and growing. I would say KC is pretty cliquey and has some southern undertones. Cost of living is very expensive for what you get here. On the flip side, if you're looking to settle down and start a family, this is great for that. It is not the young, energetic 20s place, though. In Johnson County, Kansas, in particular, are some of the best public schools in the area. Many KC people consider it to be one of the richer parts of town, but in Overland Park, Prairie Village, Mission, and Olathe, housing is pretty reasonable, and you can be more than comfortable there with a $400K budget for a home. There's no chance they'd be able to find a nice house in PV at $250K, $350K in this market. If one is listed, it's either needing a remodel or it's going to be a bidding war. Yeah, housing prices are getting out of hand. In December 2024, the median sale price of a home in Kansas City was $267,000, and the median household income is $67,500. Renting in Kansas City isn't much worse. Here's what average rent looks like so far. A studio apartment costs about $1,000 a month. A one-bedroom apartment costs about $1,172 a month. A two-bedroom apartment costs about $1,383 a month. But still, for some people, it will always be sandstone. Coming at number 2 is Chesterfield, located 25 miles west of downtown St. Louis. Known for its abundance of strip malls, particularly along major roads like Olive Boulevard, Clarkson Road, and Chesterfield Airport Road. It's divided into two main areas, east and west. The eastern side is generally older with established neighborhoods and slightly smaller, lower-priced homes. The western side features newer, larger, and more expensive homes. However, large developments like Wild Horse Village and the Chesterfield Mall area are more centrally located. The Chesterfield Valley is also seeing new developments like Gateway Studio, a new hotel, warehouses, office parks, and the district next. The median home value is $458,000, and the median household income is $137,000. Not bad for a suburban community. But what about renting? So a studio apartment rents an average of $1,297 a month, and a one-bedroom apartment for $1,412. If you're looking for more space, a two-bedroom apartment will cost you approximately $1,649. It's no surprise it sits on a short list of the best places to live in Missouri. And the best place to live in Missouri is Columbia. First off, this place is slap bang in the center of the state. I mean, you can drive a couple hours and be in St. Louis or Kansas City, and inside Columbia, it's like everything is within a quick 15 to 20-minute drive. It's also a college town, no doubt about that. The University of Missouri is the heartbeat of the city. But get this, that energy changes. It can feel like a ghost town during summer and winter breaks. Now let's talk neighborhoods. If you're into that walkable city vibe, look no further than downtown or the Benton-Stevens and East Campus areas. But if you are a family looking for a quieter vibe with easy access to schools, the south side of Columbia, places like Corporate Lake or the areas near Grant, Russell, and Fairview schools are ideal. The median household income is $60,500 per year. So you want to buy a house? Well, the average home price is around $380,000, but the median home price is closer to $325,000. Okay, so what about renting? Well, the average rent hovers around $1,099. But it's not that simple. A studio apartment will cost you around $639 a month, and a one-bedroom is about $1,099 a month. If you need more space, a two-bedroom is averaging about $1,116 a month, and a 3-bedroom comes in at around $1,422 a month. The farmers market is one of the best in the USA. It isn't difficult to understand why Columbia is the #1 city for balance and opportunity seekers. Ready to make the move? What's your favorite place on the list? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.